Okay, Alexis, so for this first question, you are correct in that it is two independent means, two independent samples. So it's a two sample t-test is what we're trying to do. And of course, with the confidence interval, we're there. So I'm seeing, so condition checks, I've got some small samples here. However, I'm not seeing a skewed distribution for either the men or the women. So I think we're probably safe to use these techniques. Um, so we got to do so you said you hypothesize here. Let's come back and look at your work. You said you hypothesize that women generally have higher GPAs than men. Sure, that works. We know that we're talking about means though, and not individuals, because it is entirely likely to get a man that has a higher GPA than a particular woman. Okay, just an average. We're trying to say. So something I'm not seeing is I'm not seeing so that your claim, I'm just going to say your claim's okay. Let's see, how did you word this? We'd like to have the lower number less than, talk about the lower number first, the upper number next. Is it only a 0.27 difference? I guess we should open up that applet and see. Let's see. I started spell. I should have had this open before I started this video. Sorry about that. So two means. I get two means. I've got. Let's see, a mean. Let's see. For men, it's 13 of them. For women, it's 19 of them. I know you have this. The mean is 3.175 for men, and their standard deviation is 0.583. The mean for women is 3.302 with a standard deviation of 0.395. Now, because the claim is that the average for women is higher than the average for men, that's going to tell me that the mu1 is minus mu2 is less than 0, or mu1 is less than mu2 for HA. You never really wrote that down on your paper. Let's get the confidence interval first. So I guess you're right. So the average difference, so the difference between the men and the male and female GPAs could be as much as let's see, we got men in group 1, I do. So it could be as much as, the women could be as much as 0.5 GPA points below the men's average, or as much as 0.26 above the men's average. Because that contains 0, that kind of tells me it's probably not going to be statistically significant. So now let's run the test of significance. The claim is that mean 1 minus mean 2 is less than 0. So I set up my HO. HO is always there's no difference. It's always equal to. And since we're going with a left-tailed test because we're thinking that the average for the men is less than the average for the women, I got a less than. And then they gave me my t-score, my test statistic. They gave me a p-value, which is a lot bigger. Did I say we had a level of significance to use? No, I didn't. So I guess we'll go with a 5% level of significance. So what happened here? Let's see. Let's go back and look at that applet and see why you got that wrong. Do I still have the? Let's uncheck that. Let's check this. Maybe you're not wrong. Yeah, see, I don't know. Did you use a Z distribution? I'm wondering. I don't know. That would be one reason why it's less. Actually, it'd probably be less. So yeah, I don't know how that came about, because you can see that correct answer agrees with that. So I can't add any points there. And then for the test statistic, what did you say here? You came up with a test statistic of 0.69. So your p-value is close. It's certainly not. So here's where you went astray. That p-value is very large. We fail to reject HO. See, because no, it's not the test statistic you want to look at. You want to look at the p-value. The p-value, that is the 25%. So if you think about it, I guess I don't want to talk about it as a percentage. The probability of getting a sample of men and women and having the difference between their means be this far away from 0 is 0.25. So that's a very big probability. It's not unusual. We're going to fail to reject HO. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to make a statement in the claim of the So it looks like you did have that set up right. Good. But then you got to put your claim in context. So then if we come back here to here, let me open another instance of the course. It's this one, and then modules. We wanted you to look at this flow chart right here. Where is it? Yeah, this testing helps file. So because our claim was not HO, our claim was H1. It said that there's a difference. And so we're coming down here. Did we reject HO? No, we did not. So this is how we want to phrase our conclusion. And I don't know if you can see this, but you can certainly see this on the handout. It says there's not sufficient sample evidence to support the claim that the mean GPA for women is higher than the mean GPA for men. Okay, so see how I related that back to that claim? I mean, you could use the wording in your claim, but you want to make sure you don't want to say too much, but you got to say enough. Okay, so we failed to reject HO, and then that's our decision. Okay, hopefully that helps you get this right next time.